Memo-Pizil reviews and complaints. If you're searching around online for something called Memo-Pizil and you want to find more information about it, and the bottle is like purple and white, and it says it supports a sharper mind and healthier or healthy memory. And it's going to have some scam claims surrounding it, maybe because you saw scam marketing. I'm not saying the company behind Memo-Pizil has anything to do with this. I am saying that there's some scam marketing claiming that it's going to have miracle properties. So if you're searching around online for Memo-Pizil supplements, Memo-Pizil pills, and Memo-Pizil, CBS Evening News, Nora O'Donnell, whoever, Dr. Oz, Dr. Phil, Dr. Peter Attia, whatever they're going to show. No doctors, hospitals, universities, or famous people ever endorsed this. And so let's go into this and watch the scam video. There is no evidence, credible evidence, tying the company to this scam marketing. This is on a third-party website. Let's hit play.
The FDA has just approved a new treatment that many experts are already calling the greatest brain medicine breakthrough of the 21st century. A protocol capable of not just slowing down, but reversing memory loss and cognitive decline.
Way too good to be true. This reverse Alzheimer's, reverse dementia, reverse brain fog, reverse memory loss promise I've seen over and over again. They're probably going to have Dr. Sanjay Gupta in this now that I think about it. Let's see what they do here. Memo-Pizil reviews and complaints. Memo-Pizil scammer legit. This does not look like it has any legitimacy with these miracle claims. Absolutely for sure. Not just looks like, it doesn't.
Shortly after the announcement, the agency released an official statement. This is the only known treatment capable of reversing the devastating effects of cognitive degeneration.
Unlike synthetic medications like Aricept, Namenda, or Leqembi,
Dr. Peter Attia is who they've decided to show in this,
which, according to their own labels, can cause nausea, confusion, and even brain bleeds. This new formula is 100% natural and free of known side effects.
You will not be able to find any information about who created Memo-Pizil, whatever it's called, easily at least. Maybe it's somewhere online in Portuguese. I was not able to find it. This is something where you can't find out where it's bottled, who bottles it, who's the founder of the company, if there is a company, any of that sort of thing. I'm not saying the product is a scam. I'm just saying I would ask those questions. I also would go see a doctor before ever ordering any sort of a product online that is not in a pharmacy in my town. If it's not on a shelf in a pharmacy in my town, why not? Why not pass those standards? Some people might say, well, Jordan, are you part of Big Pharma? Big Pharma controls all that stuff. I'm not saying anything good about Big Pharma. Why would I? I am, however, telling you there are a lot of online medicinal product scams with scam marketing. And I hope that you'll take all that I'm trying to convey to you to heart. My name is Jordan Lyles. I am a senior reporter with the fact-checking website Snopes.com. I come here to my personal YouTube channel on nights and weekends to help people out. And so I hope that you take what I have to tell you and inform you about to heart, because this is not something where you should make an order if you see this video and then go to an order page, because it is not legitimate in any way whatsoever, this marketing.
Its development was only possible following an experiment conducted by Stanford University in 2023, a study that shook decades of medical consensus.
Stanford has nothing to do with this.
Amyloid plaques are not the true cause of Alzheimer's. The results pointed to a much more dangerous villain, the electromagnetic radiation that surrounds us 24 hours a day, emitted by cell phones, Wi-Fi, televisions, and 5G networks.
Oh, God.
Through data gathered in research, it was discovered that the same companies manufacturing these devices have been silently funding the pharmaceutical labs producing the most famous drugs.
Going after people who believe in posts they read on Facebook. 5G is going to kill us all.
Has thrived at the expense of the cognitive health of millions of Americans. Efficacy was proven in double-blind trials. I'm
not saying I've done research on 5G with my own tools and gone up to the phone lines and all or the antennas that put out cell signals and but I do know whenever I see online scam marketing videos trying to target people who believe in specific politics or conspiracy theories or whatever, that means they're trying to see whether or not they can easily nudge someone like you, if you're one of those people, I'm not saying you are, to make an order of a product through scam marketing in a funnel that's a scam funnel because they think you're an easy target. Don't let them win.
With over 4,000 participants. And among the stories that drew attention, one came directly from Hollywood.
Seeing her simply disappear was the hardest thing I've ever lived through. It wasn't just the memory loss, it was the blank stares, the confusion. My biggest fear was waking up one day and realizing she didn't know who I was anymore, that she was there, sitting in front of me. But
Keanu Reeves has nothing to do with this at all.
They said that in a
nor does Alexandra Grant.
Care, and I remember thinking, like, how is that possible?
These are deep fakes with AI generated audio, meaning they never said the words you're hearing and seeing them say.
The words, they were in my mind, but they got stuck in my throat. I would walk into a room and have no idea why. I'd forget the names of friends I've known for 30 years, but what hurt the most was the look on people's faces, that look of pity, as if I were broken inside. Keanu already knew Dr. Peter Attia, and then we got that call, talking about this new protocol.
Dr. Peter Attia has nothing to do with this
3 weeks, I
at all.
Feeling the fog lift. It's hard to explain. It was like...
And if you see like a 60 Minutes report, 60 Minutes never covered Memopazil.
Confusing dream. Today, I'm lucid, present, and now I'm ready to live our life again. I will never forget what this treatment did for me.
I will never forget that call from Dr. Attia. He was genuinely enthusiastic. Said he had something new, something that could bring her back. We had already tried so many things, doctors, meds, but this time was different. The light in her eyes, it turned back on. She became lighter, more alive, stopped getting irritated with the confusion, stopped getting lost in the middle of sentences. She is present, you know, for real. She started laughing again, talking, listening to me.
The new John Wick movie should be where he
gave her back
goes and gives, let's just say, a talking to the scammers.
After all, we are talking about the cognitive health of Americans.
This person, Dr. Kara Welch, if she's real, I haven't looked her up, has nothing to do with this. The FDA's never talked about this. More deep fakes with AI-generated audio.
This formula does not classify as a medication.
It's a deep fake.
It falls under the dietary supplement category. However, due to the impressive clinical results, we created a specific, unprecedented seal, the FDA Certificate of Efficacy. This seal guarantees not only the safety of the formula, but also its proven efficacy.
The numbers supporting this certificate are compelling. 98.9% of participants showed significant improvement in cognitive function. And in patients diagnosed with Alzheimer's and dementia, 9 out of 10 showed clear signs of disease reversal. To explain the importance of this development, we are joined by Stanford-trained surgeon and author of the bestseller Outlive, Dr. Peter Attia, who granted us access for this exclusive interview.
Dr. Attia, we appreciate you sitting down with us. Given the revealing data you've...
Dr. Attia? That's the AI voice not knowing how to pronounce his name as Peter Attia. And if I'm wrong about that, then that's funny. But I'm pretty sure it's Dr. Peter Attia.
Presented, and the FDA's own recent admissions, it is visible that we are facing a historic milestone. I imagine those watching us now are anxious for answers. The big question is, how did you connect these dots to reach a conclusion that not only explains the problem, but promises to change the lives of thousands?
It all started with a graph I found almost hidden in the NIH archives. It traced the growth curve of Alzheimer's and dementia cases starting from the 80s. What shocked me was when I superimposed this graph over the growth of manufacturing for devices with electromagnetic frequencies. When I saw the numbers, I was astonished. The correlation was perfect. The lines were identical. But curiously, this didn't frustrate me. On the contrary, it brought me hope.
So let's talk about the fact also that Norah O'Donnell is supposedly on the CBS Weekend News, but she's like a prominent person with CBS, so why would she be on the Weekend News? Doesn't make any sense at all. So this product, Memopazil, is being featured online. Like I said, it's a purple and white bottle with like a brain in the middle, and it is not something that has any miracle properties. So if you're wondering, well, Jordan, did you try it? Is it a scam or legit? Go see a doctor. There is not any evidence that this can do anything amazing or anything at all. This is something with scam marketing coming from maybe an affiliate, a third party, whatever. I saw this on an unofficial website, this video. And so I wanted to bring this to you to show you more because the website claimed FDA approved. The website claimed it's going to have a money back guarantee, and it did not. The website made a lot of other claims too that just are not legitimate at all. And so my advice is always to go see a doctor if you have any questions about anything, and to make sure that you are doing your due diligence to find and receive the sort of help that you're looking for, because there are so many people online trying to get your money, trying to get your information, trying to scam you in any way possible. And so there's scam marketing happening out there. And sometimes, I don't know if this is the case with this, sometimes people misuse a product in order to get their scam out there. So what I'm telling you is not Mimopizil is a scam. I'm saying, look, Mimopizil supplements, Mimopizil pills, Mimopizil reviews and complaints, whatever. Go see a doctor. It has scam marketing happening to some scam funnels. If you saw that and you made an order, call the company if there is one, call your credit card company, whatever. And I hope that you receive some sort of help through that sort of a way. I did notice on one website, it mentioned 925-231-0148 is the Mimopizil phone number for customer service and customer support. There's also contact@customercs.com. That seems very general and generic, whatever. Mimopizil. And I also saw in my research looking at a different website, not this website, mimopiziltreatment.com was also available somewhere. I don't know what's on that website, but yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. There's a join button down below. Mimopizil reviews and complaints, Mimopizil, Walmart and Amazon. Just because you see it on there does not make it legitimate. It's third-party listings. You're not going to find it in a Walmart store in your town. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.